Hello, 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 peoples. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? What's in my eye? Better than my eyeball. It's in my sweater. How's it going? How's it going? Y'all don't know how happy I am for this live. Woo! Yes. Thank God for people that I can deal with. Hey, Sherry. Oh, wow. 4 a.m. That's early. Like, my alarm goes off at 6, but do I really get up at 6? No. Hey, Larissa. You know, I am excited. I can't believe I'm gonna be 45, y'all. Yeah, 45. That's crazy. I just think about how I always tease my older brother about his age because he turned 50 last year, and like I'm not that far behind him, it feels now. So yeah. I will be happy for the weekend. Let me tell you that much. I will definitely be happy for the weekend. Normally when we start school, like that first Monday is usually Labor Day, but that's not going to happen this year. And I wish that's what was happening because I need the break like badly. I need the little break already. It's needed. So, oh, thank you. You know, I tried to get all of my videos out that I normally would, but that didn't happen. I was so busy doing stuff for work on Sunday. And the crazy thing is, I spent all those hours, and that was just for a few days. So I'm hoping things will get smoother from here on out because they can't stay the way they are. And I will not be able to deal with things getting any worse than what they are. So yeah, but I better shut up because we've been too negative. So let me stop talking about it. I don't know when speaking truth equated to negativity, but that's where we're at with things. So like just yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I feel like I've aged since last week starting school. I feel like I have totally aged like 10 years is how I feel. I have never been so exhausted. Like, I think I'm more so mentally exhausted, and it's just like draining my whole body. And then I haven't been at the gym like I normally would. I just knew I was going to get there today, and then we had a meeting, so I didn't get to go. I try to go when my brother is there so I can train with him. And so I didn't get to go today. So maybe tomorrow. We shall see. Hey, I leave. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get to go work out, and I don't know. Um, we shall see. So I saw something today, y'all. I was scrolling through Instagram on my lunch and I saw that Joann's has some new Happy Planner planners. And one is like all doggy themed and the other one is all like cat themed. And then there were a few other ones. But then I was on YouTube a little earlier. Well, not really much earlier, like about 30 minutes ago. And I saw that someone had posted a flip through of the doggy one. And y'all, it is so cute. Like, it is the cutest planner. The dividers are so cute. It's got little paw prints on the inside cover. And it's completely neutral. But do I need another planner? No. And I think it only came in a classic size. But I mean, I don't need it. No. Y'all aren't gonna stop blaming me for stuff again. Naive. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I saw that sticker book. She's shown that sticker book before, the little sticker dashboard, and it's really, really cute. Like really cute. But I don't even know what store carries that, or if only you can get it on the Happy Planner website, that sticker dashboard. I want to say Michael's carries it, but I have not been in a craft store in a minute. So, because I wanted to get it for my my sister-in-law. And I sent her a photo of that planner. I know she's going to love that planner. She loves dogs. She's a dog walker. That's what she does for her work. And I know she's going to go crazy. All she's seen is the cover. And I sent her the link to that video so she can see the flip through of it. She's probably going to lose her mind. It is so cute. It is the cutest planner. God knows I don't need a planner. I was like, why are you even watching this? You don't need another planner. Nope. I ordered some inserts from Kate yesterday, some B6 rings inserts. I didn't know she had the option of like a quarter, half a year, or full year. I went ahead and got the half a year because I know I have 3 months already for one of my 10s, and I ordered another 10, and that's going to come with 3 months of inserts. So I went ahead and got a half year for now, and I got them undated because I know me, and I don't always use my traveler's notebooks the way that I should use my traveler's notebooks. But by the time I start using one of them, because one of them is going to end up being dedicated to social media, because right now I have a classic size Happy Planner that I use for social media, and I'm going to end up needing a new planner for social media when the new year comes. So I figured use your traveler's notebooks that are just sitting here that you don't use. So that's what I'm going to do. Start using those. I need to get me some Mary Kay for my birthday, so I don't start looking 45. I need some more Mary Kay. So actually, I might just do like a huge order for myself. But I always say I should just go ahead and become a consultant again, like, because for what I need, for the amount of money that I would spend on the stuff that I need, I might as well become a consultant and get it at half price. So that is something I've really pondered over the last year. Like, should I just go ahead and become a consultant again and get my stuff half price? I mean, I don't want to be having like Mary Kay parties and stuff like that because I just don't have the time to do all that again. But, you know, people could always shop my website and I wouldn't have to leave the house for anything, you know. So it's a thought. it might be another stream of income to get me out of my current situation. I might want to think about that. How many of y'all want to buy some Mary Kay? Woo! Yeah. Goodness. Yeah. Y'all want to buy some Mary Kay? Let me know. I will go sign up like tomorrow. And I can do that and tutoring. Thanks, Nyleen. Thank you. I have to go find pajamas for the pajama party, so I guess I'll probably go do that tomorrow. By the time I get off the live, I'm already pooped from today. Like, I was on Zoom all day. Then we had 2 meetings after that, back to back, and I am drained. Okay. Hey, Raz. I think it would be amazing at it again. You did mention it often over the past years. I have really considered doing it. Like, hey, Angie. I love the product, and the product pretty much sells itself. I never felt like I was selling it. I felt like it was just selling itself all the time. And I was doing very good when I was into it before, but you know, I had somebody sabotage my business, you know, and so it just kind of went downhill from there, and I just kind of gave it up. Raz, it's Raz, everybody. If I'm not speaking much, I'm cutting my lemonade in Spanish class. Okay, no problem, Natalie. Yeah, I might have to look into doing that, Cheryl. I have a lot of people contacting me about tutoring, and I want to be able to help people, but with the workload that I have, I don't know if I can do it. There's so much more that we have to do now. And once we go back to the campus, there's going to be a lot more that we do. I just don't know if I'm going to even be, let alone like just in the mental state to tutor people. I don't know. I need to talk to all of those that have reached out to me and see like what level of availability they need from me for tutoring. And if they're willing to commit to the full school year, then we can work something out where that's what I do. But they would have to commit to the full school year. I don't want them saying, oh, now my kids are going back to campus, I don't need you anymore. No, if you're going to commit to do tutoring with me right now, it's going to be for the entire year. I can tell you I don't need it for this semester. I need you for next semester. All right, ma'am. Just let me know. Okay, so my brother's in there playing his music, working out, and he's playing my favorite R&B group, Mint Condition, and I'm fighting to sit here and not sing along with the music. I love me some Mint Condition. Yes, I do. I'm going to turn it down. Yeah, right. I'm hearing confused. You dropped math? What math were you going to take? Turn it down or show his face? Believe me, he'd rather turn it down first. I could guarantee you that much. Yeah, I'm just trying like really hard right now to balance work and personal life because this summer, I kind of got myself into a good routine of, my YouTube, my lives, working out, because I couldn't really do anything else. And now that work is back in the mix, I don't want to give up my personal time at all. Like, I'm just like, no. Algebra, algebra is so algebra is so not as difficult as people make it. I tell you that. I tell my students all the time, algebra is adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. That's really all you're doing. When you break it down, that's what algebra is. Basic operations. And until you get into like any kind of graphing, but otherwise you're doing basic operations. Yeah, algebra was my favorite. You know why? I think because it's about processes. And I love order. I love things to be constructive, productive, efficient processes. That's my thing. And I think that's why I gravitate to algebra more than other math subjects. I love order, and there's order in processes. There's order in processes. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to follow a process. It's really not. But it's hard for some. I know, that was funny. I didn't get to finish watching all of it. I need to finish watching that. There's been a lot of good videos like that out lately. Larissa had tagged me in another one a few days ago. Yeah, like I'm getting a rash on my arm. Yeah. So we had the Zoom was out yesterday for a while here in San Antonio. That made things crazy for work, but I don't know. But when we do our party this week, it's going to be on Google Meets, and I'm going to try and send y'all the link out tomorrow, so that everybody will have it by tomorrow. So worldwide, yeah. I mean, that was to be expected. I saw a lot of parents on Facebook complaining that their kids had to have the cameras on. And I'm saying to myself, do you know how many people have infiltrated Zoom meetings and you don't want your kid to have the camera? We have to know that that's your kid. For all we know, that could be some adult pedophile that got a hold to the link and everything, and they're just sitting there amongst children. Yes, your child needs to have the camera on. We have to know that that's actually your kid. I can't tell you how many complaints I saw about that from people on Facebook yesterday. And I was just like, are you serious? Now, if someone infiltrates your kid's Zoom meeting and something vile goes on, then you're going to be blaming the teacher and the school. Turn the camera on so we know it's your kid and stop complaining. It's virtual. Would you let your kids show up in class with a paper bag over their head? No. I understand. I mean, it's not as bad here in San Antonio. A lot of stuff is opened. They opened the bars and then shut them right back down. But this is my take on this whole let's shut the businesses down thing. How is it that you can tell people they can't congregate for worship, but the liquor stores are open? Why? What? So the liquor stores have never shut down here. Not once have the liquor stores shut down here. But they stripped people from religious freedoms of gathering and being and worshiping together in public. But the liquor stores are open. You gotta make it make sense for me. If this thing is that bad, the liquor store shut down too. Shut them down too. They have been open this whole time. So, in my opinion, it can't be that bad. If the liquor store is open, it can't be that bad if you want to open the schools back up. Like, you got to make it make sense. And none of it has made sense for me from the beginning. None of it has made sense. And so I'm just, you don't think people can get sick from walking in and out of the liquor store? Like, seriously? You act like alcohol is killing it. Is alcohol killing things? Because if so, let's all go to the liquor store. Like, I'm not understanding. And then all this stuff is shut down. I don't know. I think some of our spas are open. I think some of them, but the one I like to go to is still closed, which sucks because I need a really, really, really good spa day. Oh, I need it bad. Yeah. But yeah, nothing makes sense, y'all. It doesn't make sense. I don't even know. I'm with you, Angie. Just open things back up. One day the number's up, one day the number's down. I don't know what to think anymore. I think those liquor stores bringing that money. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Kate. I just wanted a date with my husband so bad. Oh, y'all are really on lock. Goodness. Yeah, we our gyms are open, our restaurants, our salons. They finally open up all those kind of things. But like the beauty shops are booked like crazy. Like I wanted to go get more braids, and the girl that did the braids is like booked. So I'm thinking about having one of my little cousins do my hair. Or like, I don't know. We live in a tourist destination area. They can shut beauty shops and gyms, but you can let 200,000 people here to camp and read. Wow. Money over lives is what this country all day, every day, brass, all day, every day. Yeah, well, I'm hoping that I get to go to my favorite restaurant for my birthday. You know, it's my brothers haven't said if they're taking me. They usually will take me to my favorite restaurant, but they haven't said anything. So we shall see what happens with that. I miss my restaurants bad. I miss the ones that are far away because all the good ones that I like to go to are way on the other side of town from me. And I miss them. I haven't been able to enjoy them. So hopefully I will get to go for my birthday. I don't know. My younger brother is acting like he's not baking me a cake. He's acting like he's not purchasing me anything off of my wish list or that he's going to take me anywhere. And then my bestie is acting the same way. And he was like, that's why it's called a wish list. Do they know I will disown them? No more little bro. No more bestie. Do they know that I will just like act like I never knew them? Let's see, the liquor stores stayed open from the beginning in Virginia. I think our governor basically said liquor stores need to stay open because people need an outlet. That's insane. You know what my outlet is? Having a spa day. And then they shut the spas down. Come on now. I just said today I would love to go to Olive Garden in a movie. Yeah, so a lot of y'all still have restaurants shut down, huh? Yeah, ours are. San Antonio, to tell you the truth, San Antonio never really shut down. The people here never act like anything was shut down. And I can tell you one thing for sure, they were really not happy that they could not camp out overnight to get the good spot in the park for Easter. And I knew they had bought into this whole pandemic when they were happy that Fiesta was canceled, because you do not cancel Fiesta in San Antonio. You don't interfere with Fiesta. And when I saw people saying they were happy that it was going to be postponed first, and then when they finally decided to cancel it, I was like, wow. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't feel like it's ever really been shut down here. The movie theaters, yes. But they even opened the movie theaters back up, I think. They can only have like so many people in there. I don't know if anyone's actually going, but yours are eat outside only. Oh. I mean, I don't mind eating outside a restaurant sometimes, but not all the time. Hi, Jessie Renee. Welcome. I just moved from Tennessee to Kentucky, and most of the restaurants are carry-out only, with a few limited. Yeah. I was happy when they started opening them back up because, like I said, my favorite restaurants are far on the other side of town, and I was refusing to go do carry-out, to go all the way across town just to carry out eat in my car. I mean, these are like nice dining restaurants. They're not fast food places, and I'm not trying to eat that kind of food in my car. So now that they're open, and I told my brothers, if y'all are going to take me, y'all really need to make a reservation because they can only let so many people in. Open with very limited seating. My husband's not willing to risk it. Yeah. Virginia has not had spikes because the governor has done a pretty decent job. Girl, Texas is a hot mess, okay? Texas is a hot mess with that. Our governor and our mayor do not see eye to eye about a lot of the things. Schools here in Kentucky, the kids mask, but the schools in Tennessee, the parents have to provide the mask. Wow. Yeah, they say our kids have to have their own, but if they don't have them, they will provide them. I'm just really concerned about going back into the classroom for several reasons. And then we found out today, although the city says no one can go back until September the 8th. And that's what we've been told, that we're not going back to September the 8th. Well, we were told today and blindsided that we have to go back next week and start teaching from our classrooms next week. That was never told to us. All this time, that has never been told to us. And so I'm not happy about that at all. Not at all. Minnesota has spikes, but only because people don't listen. Any people in the hood have been listening. Walmart needs to go back to staying open 24/7. Yes, I was very shocked how much Walmart cut their hours back. We pulled up there one day, and I'm like, y'all are closed? What do you mean you're closed? Yeah, we close at 8:30. What? How do you go from being open 24 hours to closing at 8:30? So it's like when I go to Walmart, I have to try to go early in the day because I tend to keep forgetting that they are closing early in the evenings. Our governor is a pediatrician. Ah, gotcha. Really, I'm not trusting it with my students. I'm sorry. I just don't trust it with a lot of the people that I know that are going to be in and out of that building. And I know how they are when it comes to being sanitary. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm already a germaphobe. I was disgusted last year before a pandemic broke out. I was disgusted about the hygiene and sanitation of some of those people that I have to be around every day. Not excited. Closing your hours is going to prevent. I feel you, Angie. I haven't really let my kids go anywhere since this whole thing started. We haven't went out unless we had to, and they still got sick. Wow. I mean, me and my family, we have been blessed. I think there's only been like 2 people in my family, and I mean extended included, that have been gotten sick from this stuff. Um, but it does help to have a good immune system. Hey, Marvelous. Thank you. Hey, Christy. And I think having a good immune system is the only thing that is going to work in anybody's favor at this point. Thanks, Angie. Because, like I've said before, just think about basic germs. You can never completely 100% protect yourself from basic germs. So there is no way you're going to 100% be able to protect yourself from this thing. But a good immune system is the best thing for you, I think, at this point. And from what I seem to be gathering, because I've been asking questions, it seems to me that most people that are dying from this have underlying conditions. That's what I'm gathering from this. Most of those people already have underlying conditions. Y'all having a board meeting right now? I wear a mask every time I go out, and I still got really sick. I'm finally recovering. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't like wearing the mask. I'm one of those people. I don't, but I wear it because I have to. I can't stand it. Like at first, I didn't think it was going to bother me, but I don't like it. Yeah, for several reasons. Plus, any death these days, it seems they put. Yes, and I came across a video of a press conference where some doctors admitted, they literally admitted, if you have it, but you die from something else, we're going to put that down as your cause of death. So, hey, you got this, but you got electrocuted. We're going to put this as your cause of death, not the electrocution. And from the very beginning, I was seeing that people were being outraged that their family members' deaths were being reported this way. And they were saying, why are y'all lying? That's not what they died from. But that's what they're doing. So when you look at the numbers, you have to wonder, like, how many people have actually died just from this? Or was it some other issue? No, I don't believe anything the media says. And something I found out the other day, if you put in, I think it's any 3 digits, if you put in any 3 digits and put COVID cases, you're going to find a news article. No matter what 3 random digits you put in, you're going to find a news article, which makes you think, what? You're not going to have every random number in the world have a article about it. That's just not, no. No, that's just not going to happen. I naturally cannot breathe out of my nose. So I have to have those masks that have the air filter. Oh yeah, those I think are better for people. That was in motorcycle riding died. Yes, that one caused a big controversy. And I was telling them on here a few weeks ago, Jesse, how here in San Antonio, we realized that nearly 4,000 numbers were inaccurate. And so that totally changed everybody's view of all the media reports after that. Totally changed their views. My therapist told me today that she knows a handful of people who didn't even have COVID when they died and they still put it down. Yeah. Wow. Really, too, if you just even have the symptoms, they can say that that's what you have. If you have related symptoms, which is crazy because the common cold, the common flu, and common allergies have the same symptoms. Are there still other diseases out there? Exactly. I saw a meme like that. And it's like, does anybody get regular sick anymore? Are you excited? I'm not excited about the new Disney Happy Planner collab. I'm not a big fan of Disney. I used to be a big Disney fan, but I found out a whole lot of stuff about Disney that was very concerning to me. And I just kind of, and it crushed my spirits because I was always a Little Mermaid fan. I love Ariel. She's my favorite. And I started researching and looking up some stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. No. So I'm not excited about it. I believe we will stay that if I die, it's because, you know what people need to put in their living wills now is to have an independent autopsy done. Because I heard too that they are discouraging people from doing an autopsy, and they're trying to encourage people to just cremate their, their loved one so that you can't go back and find out the real reason. And Italy went back and did a bunch of autopsies on a lot of their people, and found out that a lot of it was a bacterial infection and not this virus. Yes, I agree, Jesse. It is real. It's not fake, but I just don't think it's as hype as they make it. Yeah. I'm not seeing Jesse or any of her posts. Really? I don't know. You're kind of excited about the collab? I'm coughing from all the fires, but I've been coughing would discard me. Yes. So like literally, if we get any kind of symptom like that, we're supposed to report it. So every time my allergies flare up, I'm supposed to. I mean, if that's the case, you're going to be sending me home all the time. My allergies are not good. It's about to be cedar season, and I'm going to be all kinds of messed up. Okay. Anytime it rains, I get messed up because the mold gets high. So it's crazy. Yes, Ariel, she was my favorite. I think the discs are cute. I saw the little sneak peek of the disc. Got to give them to them. That's cute with the whole little Mickey Mouse inside. But when I saw Disney, I was immediately like, I would like to see the Disney stuff, but after my birthday extravaganza, treat yourself, shop till you drop off. I feel you. Oh, I know if my mom does, she's getting that something. Yeah. Do an autopsy. Put it to do an autopsy. I know I got excited when I saw that dog planner today. I want the stickers, but I'm getting burnt out. Yeah, I'm trying my best to navigate from them. And, I never thought I was going to be one of the ones to have too many sticker books, because I see people that have like every sticker book imaginable and some duplicates, but I have too many sticker books. I don't need any more. I really don't. I want to all her mags just go. I put her time out because she blocked a moderator. How did that happen? Why did Sherry get blocked and can't see the post? That doesn't make sense. I hope the time is good for everybody on Friday. I didn't want to do it too late. And plus, the Sabbath starts for me Friday evening. So I figured that gives me enough time to party with y'all before the Sabbath rolls in. And I didn't want to do it the night of my birthday because I don't know if my family has anything planned. So I was like, well, let me do it the day before. You just did a big D stash and sent Happy Mail. Yeah. And I know, but I do know that in Facebook groups, and then if you block it at mod. Yeah, but how? I didn't know that somebody could do that, could block a moderator. That's crazy. I'm slow way down from my Happy Planner purchases. Yeah. Yeah, I have to stop. It's bad enough Planners Anonymous is like getting all my money right now because she's just because I wish that they could like have all of their little sales at the same time, but because of the way their stock is coming in with all of the delayed shipping, they're trying to get everything out when it comes in. So that's causing me to like make a purchase here and then make a purchase here and then make a purchase here and then make a purchase here. So like, so I just bought that Traveler's Notebook last week. I can't wait to get it. It's beautiful. I don't need it. I really don't, but I'm gonna find a use for it. And then I bought some Christmas stickers from them last month. I think it was. And then she said there's gonna be a Christmas Traveler's Notebook coming out. And I'm like, oh Lord. If it's going to be based on the sticker kit that I got, I'm not going to want it. If it's going to be based on this sneak peek that she's been showing in her lives, then I want it. Yeah, I don't trust users with no profile pictures. You timed her out again? Miley. Oh, goodness. I don't understand how she was able to block Sherry. I didn't even know that could happen. Didn't even know that. Y'all, I feel like so out of the loop since I started back at work. Like, I'm like, what's going on Instagram? I barely can get on Instagram and Facebook anymore. By the time the day is over, I'm just like, Now be nice, Nali. Oh, we've been going since last Wednesday with the kids, but we've been going since what was it, the 18th, the 19th? I think it was the 18th when we started in service. No, I'm tripping. The 13th we started in service, and the kids started on the 19th. I was already done before the kids came last week. And now that the kids are here and we're starting to really do all that we have to do, I'm over it. Ooh, Kate. You've been banned again. Sneak peeks, Kate. You haven't even been with the kid. That's how I felt. I felt like that before we even got to being with the kids. I'm done. I'm just zapped. So I was sitting and I was thinking today, I was like, okay, so we plan, we film, and then we Zoom. That's like, and then when we get back on campus and the kids get back on campus, it's going to be teach those in front of us, Zoom with those that are virtual, and then check in with those that aren't getting on the Zooms or not physically in the class. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Y'all, I'm telling you, I saw some parents losing it on Facebook, and I was like, they don't have a clue what we're doing behind the scenes. Yes, there's technical issues. That was really to be expected with the whole nation trying to use Zoom. But y'all don't even have a clue what is going on behind the scenes. Like, I better actually enjoy this week because next week I have to have 16 videos because we're going to start with our content next week. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. And then when Zoom went out, they were like, see, that's why we have y'all have the videos. Okay, why can't it just be one or the other? Why can't we either have the videos or we do the Zoom? Why do we have to do both? Why do we have to do both? That's my thing. But, you know, we were told we were complaining too much and we were being negative. So I'm just going to shut up. Maybe the Zoom kids will have to Zoom like, nope, they don't. They don't, Angie, which I don't understand it. It makes no sense. It would just save us so much heartache and work. Once we get back to the campus, we Zoom, they're on while we're Zooming. What's so hard about that? Like, seriously, what's so hard about that? I don't see anything hard about that at all. I just found out from my research that my price per page is the greatest. Awesome. My class was almost delayed. I haven't seen you in a while in YouTube. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this school year. I don't even know. And to now be told that I have to go back and teach from the classroom next week, that was never what they told us. They told us we did not have to go back until the states and the city said that we had to go back. And now you're making us go back a week early. Not happy about that at all. I was like, livid, okay? I have my ideas about some things, but you know, we'll talk about that when I have my party. Oh, the kids would have to be at school during a certain time frame. Hello, Angie. Common sense, right? So here was the thing. This is something, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about work, and then I'm going to be done with it. This is what didn't make sense to me. Apparently, parents complained there wasn't enough instruction those last 3 months. Well, we were all thrown into it. We were all trying to figure it out. We did have instruction. Your child just didn't get on Zoom, right? So if parents were so concerned that there wasn't enough instruction, why aren't kids being made to be on Zoom when we're on Zoom? And they're like, well, we could be like other districts where they're on Zoom all day. Really, to tell you the truth, the other districts are not on Zoom all day. Not all of them. Some of them are on, but they're only on for a few minutes per class. You know? And then we keep getting compared to like big school districts, which I don't think there's a comparison, because in a huge school district, a teacher is probably teaching 1 to 2 different classes. In our little district, we're teaching 4 or more classes. So there's no comparison there, in my opinion. There's no comparison. None. So and then we were told we want to keep them in a routine right now so that it would be like what they're going to do when they go back to school. Well, when they go back to school, they're going to have to be in class at a certain time. Why aren't they having to be on Zoom at a certain time? I mean, it's just make it make sense. Exactly. Yeah, I was like very impressed with your prices, Kate. I was expecting more. I was shocked when I made my order yesterday. I was like, what? Exactly. There's at home. They really shouldn't be out anywhere, right? And especially for high school. High school kids most of them are capable of staying at home and being responsible for themselves. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. And I'm like, you're going to burn out your teachers. We're going to get burned out. Sorry. We're going to get burned out. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. But every time we've expressed our concern over the last week, we've been told that we've been negative. So, and it was just stressed to us in our meeting today that we have been too negative. And I don't think we've been negative. I think we've just been stating facts. But I shut up in the meeting because apparently the truth is not welcomed. So I just shut up. I just shut my mouth. I was like, whatever. Oh, y'all, Jessie sent me a message. Hold on. They said she says, I don't have anyone blocked. I don't know what's going on. So they say they didn't block anybody. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like if I personally haven't really said that much. They gave us a survey last week and I said a whole lot in that survey. But as far as like when we have our meetings and stuff, I haven't really said much because I have learned over the years, if it's pointless to speak, then don't speak. But in my opinion, none of my coworkers have been negative. They have just been stating facts. This is a lot of videos we have to record. This is a lot that we have to do. Tell me where there's a lie there. And then to turn around and tell us that we're being too negative, I think it's just really a slap in the face. I'm telling y'all. Telling y'all. God is good. Let me tell you, God is good. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, because Niley, did you hear what I said? Jessie sent me a message and said they didn't block anybody. They don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's really weird. Very, very strange. Okay. But y'all keep the teachers in prayer. Please keep us in prayer, especially me and my coworkers. And then we were actually told today also, watch who you vent to, because a lot of people come back and tell me blah 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 blah. Do you realize that you just told us that we can't trust anybody that we work with? Do you realize that that's what you just said? And that our coworkers are snitches, pretty much? That's basically what you just said. And my thing is, why are you entertaining that when people are coming to you saying this and that and other? Why are you entertaining it if that's what's really happening? It's funny because the meeting started off, oh my God, you guys are great. You guys are doing a great job. And then it ended with, y'all are being too negative. That's literally how the meeting went. I kid you not. And I'm just like, when I tell you I'm over it, I don't even think it would do any good, Raz. I don't think it would do any good. I'm over it. Like, I'm like, God, you got to fix this one. That's that. You got to fix this one. That's all all I know is my mental and emotional health comes before anything. That's all I know. Exactly. And like, it's not like I can't get a math teaching position anywhere else. There's almost every district in my city is looking for a math teacher. I just really don't want to be in a big district again. And I kind of don't want to be in the classroom again. I was still trying to, think of what I could still do in education. But at this point, I'm like, do I need to leave education? Do I? Because it's not, like I said, we are not like teachers in big districts that are teaching 1 or 2 classes. Every one of us is teaching a minimum of 4 classes. And even the teachers at our elementary campus are required to have a separate video for their math, their reading, their writing, and all of that. They have to have separate videos for all of that. And then they told us 15 to 20-minute videos. And then they show us a video in a meeting today saying, oh, you don't want your videos to be too long because the kids will lose interest. So which is it? We do a 15 to 20-minute video, or we do a video that's shorter? Like, what do you want me to do? Break up your videos. Well, we tried to do that, and that was a problem. And I told y'all that these kids are going to start getting bored. I am bored sitting there playing my own video back. I'm bored. Okay? Yes, I'm asking questions here and there, but it's crazy. It's all insane. Yes, insane. Yeah. I don't know, Naive. But, like I said, scrolling through my Facebook, and I see, and it's kind of like, hello, Facebook friends. Remember me? I'm a teacher. I'm your Facebook friend. Y'all talking all this trash about teachers and the schools. I'm about to delete y'all. Because while y'all are complaining, if teachers decide we're not going to do this anymore, then what's going to happen? What are parents going to do then? I mean, it's crazy. Yes, between our middle high school and our elementary, we have less than 200 students total. And then our district has three other campuses. And from what I understand, all the campuses are not even doing the same thing, which doesn't make sense to me either. There's literally a campus around the corner from my house, but I tried to transfer to that one, but they wouldn't let me because they said there are no openings there. It's I could literally walk to the other campus that's near me. I could walk there. It's across from the gym that I go to. They're right around the corner. And so we sent 3 surveys out to parents, and we were asked to call those parents on Friday to find out what their answer is to the survey. They ask us teachers to do that. Call the parents and find out if the kid's going to stay virtual or if the kid's coming back to class. And I was like, why are we the ones that are being asked to do this? You know? And my thing is, when you don't have that many kids and you've sent out 3 surveys and you haven't gotten responses, then time's up. You don't wait for their response anymore. Time is up. I just think it's ridiculous. That's all we can do, Raz. That's all we could do. And it is a sad day for teachers these days. I was in a teacher group on Facebook, and the teachers couldn't believe when I told them how things are. And everybody keeps asking the same question, like, well, can't the kids just get on while you're on? No, they won't. They're not forced to. And I'm seeing every day fewer kids on the Zoom. I have some students, I haven't seen their faces yet on Zoom. Yet. And tomorrow will make a week, and I haven't seen their face on Zoom yet. Yes. So, for instance, if we get on the Zoom, we show the video. After the video, we see if kids have questions or whatever. Really, if they don't have any questions or whatever, they're really free to go, but they don't go. So you're like just kind of sitting there. Sometimes I try to strike up conversations. Sometimes I'm like, well, let me know if you got a question. And I go on mute and I start trying to get some work done because I've got a ton of stuff to do. And then I have one class where no kid has shown up for that class yet. It's a self-paced class. So really all they have to do is show up. I take their attendance and they can go work on what they need to work on the computer. None of them have shown up. So I'm like, I'm not going to keep sitting here for 35 minutes to myself. I'm going to start taking that time and getting some of these videos filmed so that my time off is my time off. So it's yeah, so like depending on what I'm doing on the video, I might like have pauses in the video where I ask questions and stuff. We can put them in breakout rooms and things like that. I'm gonna start doing like a timestamp on my videos because what I do is I load them to YouTube and then link them from there. But I'm gonna start doing timestamps for those kids that like, I got this. I don't want to sit through this whole thing. They can go, okay, here's where the independent practice starts. Or those that need extra examples, okay, at the end of the video at this timestamp, here's some extra examples. Because all that I've been doing with them this week is literally going over skills that they should know. And I know they did not know last year, and that hindered us from doing the math that we needed to do. So like, for instance, today we went over positive and negative numbers. I do not want that to hinder me from teaching the stuff I have to teach this year. That's something you should already know. So we reviewed that. Tomorrow we're reviewing fractions. God help us. We're reviewing fractions tomorrow. And then Thursday, we're going to review exponents, because I have found that these things, kids do not know them. They should not be released from middle school and elementary without knowing these things, but they are. So, seriously. So the way the attendance works, they get we're calling it a learning reflection, and they have to do the learning reflection every day, and that's how they get counted for attendance. Now, let me tell you what I've been telling these kids. With the virtual schedule, they are 15 minutes in between classes. So I'm telling them, if you don't have any questions after watching the video, start your learning reflection. Do the learning reflection now so that you're already counted for attendance and you don't have to worry about it. Why am I seeing some of them are still not doing it for hours and hours and hours later? Does that make any sense? No, it does not make any sense. So if they don't show up to my Zoom, I'm supposed to keep checking until 4:00 to see if they at least did the learning reflection. If they did, then I have to go back and change them to present. If they didn't show up by 4:00, the next morning, I have to get on and see, did they do their learning reflection before midnight? And if they did, then I have to email the registrar/attendance lady and let her know these are the kids that did do something before midnight, so that she can go back and correct the attendance for them. And then the problem is all of our kids didn't get their logins before school started. So some of them are still getting their logins. And if they are logged into Google Classroom without the school login, it will not necessarily tell me that they submitted something. I have to literally go to that form or document and check and see who it shows on the spreadsheet as submitting the assignment. So it's not enough for me to just see in Google Classroom who did a submit. I mean, I'm telling you, we're going to be virtual forever in a sense, Raz, because the kids have the option to stay virtual or come back to the campus. When we go back to the campus, we will teach those that are present physically. It's going to be a hybrid schedule. So Mondays and Wednesdays, sophomores and freshmen will be on campus. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it will be seniors and juniors, right? So for instance, if you're a senior, on Monday, you're not coming to school, but I have to get on Zoom with you. In addition to teaching the 9th and 10th graders that are physically there. And then when you come to class on Tuesdays and Thursdays as a senior, I will teach you physically in class that day. And then there are going to be some kids that are not going to be physically in the class. They're not going to be on the Zoom at the scheduled time. And we still have to check and make sure that they did their learning reflection so they can be counted present for the day, and still make sure we have the pre-recorded video for them to watch. That's how it's going to work when we get back on campus. When I think all of this could be alleviated by making kids get on the Zoom. If parents were really wanting instruction, then they will make sure their kid is on the Zoom. But we're being negative because we're stating that this is a lot. If I hear that we're being negative one more time, I'm going to scream. We've been told that almost every time we meet, that we're being too negative. We're being too negative. It's insane. And my thing is, like, if we can't speak the truth, how do we ever come to any solutions? How do we even work together if we can't speak our truth? Why can't I speak on the work situation that affects me? It's crazy. It's so crazy. And I was like tripping in that meeting today. It went from, oh, you guys are great to you guys are too negative, literally in one meeting. In one meeting, I was like, I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it because I pick up on everything. I watch everything. I'm watching everybody's faces during the meetings. I'm watching your body language, watching your facial expressions. I'm paying attention to everything. Okay. um sometimes yes, Raz. Yeah. But even like when the system went down yesterday, they were like, call the parents. I'm like, don't we have an automatic system that messages the parents? What? I mean, if y'all could see the phone calls we did those last 3 months of school, because we had to log it in a spreadsheet. Some of us had like over 400 entries in that spreadsheet. It was crazy for a 3-month period. No, we are a very, very small district. Mm-mm. And that is so correct, Raz. That is exactly what it is. And I hear right now that that like parents could get some kind of assistance because they don't have childcare available, and they're considering kids that are forced to stay away from public school right now that as not having childcare. So yeah, that's where we're at with things. Like when I tell y'all, I was so excited the other day, like what was that, yesterday when I found a little time to record a video. I was like, yeah, I got some time to myself right now. Like it's amazing. And I've just been drained. And it's not just waking up early. That's not what's draining me. Everything else is draining me. I'm so exhausted. Like, and then I need to switch out and bring my other chair in here. Well, really, what do I need it for now? Since I'm only going to be sitting here for the rest of this week, I got to go back to campus next week. I don't know. I think the thing that really bothers me the most is when I worked for this school years ago, it was so different than what it is now. And that's still hard for me to deal with, I think. But it is what it is. Yes. Yes, Cheryl. Yes. But based on like what most of the parents were saying when we were making those calls last week, it seems like most of the parents are going to keep the kids at home. But I don't know. Some of them were still undecided. I'm like, they've been sending you surveys since June. You ain't made up your mind yet? Like, come on. You're affecting us. We're waiting to hear what y'all are going to do, and it's affecting us. And then, like, because now all of a sudden we got to go back to the classroom next week instead of the week after Labor Day, like we thought. I don't know how that's affecting the teachers that have kids. So I don't know if they've got to like hurry up and come up with some daycare or something for their own kids, because we have to go back to the campus a week earlier than we thought we were. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to take them there. Ugh. For me, it's that Ethan is in a school child as a single mother who is in school and looking for a decent career. Yes. Like, I've been so discombobulated since last week, y'all. I don't even like. My eating is off. Like, they got us doing lunch at like really early, like 11. I can't eat lunch that early, and so I tend to not eat lunch till like after 3, when the last class period ends. And then today we had 2 meetings back to back after we were done with the kids, and so I didn't really eat lunch till about 4 something, almost 5 o'clock, which happened yesterday. Same thing happened to me yesterday. And so because I'm eating lunch so late, I almost don't want to eat dinner. And it's not good to skip meals. So yeah, like my eating has been off. Everything has been like off. And I'm just hoping next week, at least, if not by the end of this week, at least by next week, I can get my eating back on schedule and get back in the gym regularly. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult. The gym is around the corner, but now that I got to go back to work next week, the gym won't be around the corner because I will be at. I mean, it won't be so easy to just hop off a Zoom and run to the gym. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to smack you. But yeah, keep us in prayer, guys, because I know when all of this went down in March, the zip code where my school is at, that zip code had the highest number of cases. And I don't know where they're at on the list now. I don't know. I hope so too. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna pop you. I've done all this. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why it took. I don't know why our parents hadn't done it. Like, they sent out not 1, not 2, but 3, and we were still waiting on responses. That's insane. It's insane. It's not like we've all known since the end of last school year that this is a huge possibility that kids weren't going to be able to go back to school. We all knew that. We all should have been preparing ourselves for that. And I just feel like a lot of preparation wasn't necessarily done. I don't know. All right. Bye, Angie. Thank you. Yeah, I need to be going too so I can figure out what I'm going to do for dinner, y'all. I don't know. You know, my little bro don't want to feed me. Really? You just aged yourself. You know that, right? Because I was trying to even figure out what that was. Crazy. I think I'm going to have brownies for dinner. I deserve some brownies, don't I? Brownies and ice cream. I've literally had that for dinner on several occasions before. I might do that again today. Might go make me some brownies and have some ice cream with that and call it a night. No, then I'm gonna have to go work that off. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I will send you guys the link tomorrow. I think, like I said, we're gonna do Google Meets for the party. I have to go make sure I go find some pajamas tomorrow for the party. And I'm getting a playlist together, and I gotta come up with some fun games and all that stuff. I just want us to have a good time, like we always do. So I will try to get y'all that link mañana, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good evening. Eat dinner for me in case I don't figure out what I'm gonna eat. I got some more of that popcorn. I can always go eat that. I can always go eat that popcorn. But yeah, you be careful traveling, I leave. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.